What's up, what's up, what's up? 2 seconds went by. Bam, here I am again. Just 3 for the JPN and he yowls. Okay. I was talking to this one brother today. I don't know, a lot of these guys talk to me on Skype and be typing. I think they're trying to write some reports about their schools or whatever. So I'm gonna have to chill out on giving all this information out like this. Put them on YouTube and let them look at it like that. But anyway, I was talking to this one brother and we were talking about the situation that's going on with the shooting and stuff with Trayvon Martin and stuff. We were saying like how we need to change and stuff like that. And I brought up about this one sister called Slim by Faith. And she brought up something that was very important. She said it's not like black people are stupid or want to be stupid or don't want to change or anything. A lot of black people just don't know what to do. That's very, very true. I think it's very true because a lot of black people don't know what to do. I have a lot of evidence of that, of how, just my videos, especially Starbucks convo videos, a lot of people saying that video was really inspiring to them. Just we talk about some ideas and people just did them in some of my videos, and I get some letters. I erased them. I don't know why I did that. I shouldn't have did that. But, and not because it's being stupid or anything. It's just that, I'm thinking like, why do I need all these mail for YouTube? But I think I have them all on this other channel I have though. The app, so I think all of them there, so I gotta go check them and stuff. But, what I was saying was that, we were talking about that. And so I told him, he's saying all these ideas and everything. And I think the problem with us is we always talking about what we should do and all of this stuff. And no one actually never get down to the nitty gritty of how we go about doing all these things that we should do. So, he told me, he said, well, if you know the problem, then you know the solution. I started laughing. And I said, just because you know the problem doesn't mean you know the solution. Everybody know their problems, but they don't know the solution and stuff, He said, yeah, no, you can do it. I'm like, nah. I said, because what you got to understand is when you have a problem, you got to understand what kind of problem you have, because some problems can be complex, and all complexes is made up of a bunch of simple things, but those simple things could be complex too. So you got to keep breaking it down till you get to a prime or something like that, right? And then you can fix the problem once you understand it. So I asked him, and I'm gonna ask you all too. If you were walking in the park and a 9-year-old child, boy or girl, black child, boy or girl, was crying on the bench, you walked over to him and said, what's wrong? And that child says, why is it that everything I do is wrong? And that person asks you that question. I want to know, what's your answer? Okay, what's your answer? Because I got an answer for it. And this guy, he was, trying to break you off, intelligent and stuff, talking about, well, I asked him, he said, he was giving me all these answers, and I said, well, you still got to break it down to the 9-year-old. He said, well, I can explain it, but it'll depend on his IQ. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, like, in my mind, was like, WTF? Like, he's a 9-year-old kid. What is an IQ test all about? Anyway, it only can test what you know, and if you haven't studied, you don't know. And I mean, basic common sense. And so I just started laughing. I'm like, what does a 9-year-old's IQ have to do with something you got to explain it? He said, well, if they don't understand what I'm saying. Well, I'm like, well, you're an adult. You're talking to a 9-year-old child. How much are you expecting this 9-year-old child to know? I said, you have to, if you're intelligent, you have to be intelligent enough to know how to explain yourself in simple terms where these children can, absorb it and stuff. He's like, yeah. So I asked him, and we were going back and forth and stuff, with just different ideas and stuff. But he never answered the question. He said he had to think about it and get back to it. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, that's not good, because if you're an adult, which he said he's 20 years younger than me, you can't even think to give what is it called? To give advice to a child right there on the spot when they need it. That's, oh my God, that's really sad, and you should always be prepared and stuff. God, come with their lower cars and stuff. It's just, for me, I think it's sad and stuff. But, well, this girl just getting out of her car. Oh, she is, wow. Really, really, really nice looking. And then this dude drives up in a Jaguar. And he's getting out of his car. And, oh, I shouldn't be talking about that. And then they friends. Oh, everybody got nice cars too. That's cool. Man, she fine though. But the other guy, he driving up in another car. His car lowered too. And he has a girl already. Already have a girl in his car. See, that's how it is out here. But anyway, it's kind of sad though, because we're all about this talking stuff, but nobody really comes down with any really solutions that a person could just grab and say, yeah, bam, I can use this and go. Now, I'm not saying they don't, because I guess evidently they do, but I guess it's not getting out to a lot of us, or a lot of us aren't comprehending it, the way it's been explained and stuff. And when the Slim by Face said that, we just don't know what to do, that was a really, really important statement, because it's almost, it's, bam, she hit the problem, what do we do to change? So, anyway, what would you have told that kid? Please tell me. Now, I would have said, this is what I would have said. Now, be honest about your comments, and please put them in there. What would you have said to this kid? I would have just told this kid, he would have said, why is it that everything I do is wrong? And I would have said, everything that you do is not wrong. Everything you're doing is right. It's just, maybe, I said, what you have to do is you have to understand that other people are going to judge your actions and your words and things by the way they think it should be, and some people might say it wrong. And you're not wrong. Maybe you're just not. You don't have enough information, or you don't know that whatever you're doing is just going to last for a short time, and things like that. So that's what I would tell them. I said, why is everything you do? And I just told them straight up, everything you do is not wrong. Everything you do is, if it's not drugs or anything, it's probably everything you're doing is right, from your eyes, And then, from there, I would have just asked, what kind of problems, and then I would have built their confidence up. But I wouldn't have built their confidence up by saying, you're a good black kid, and you're God, and blah, 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 blah. I would have just told them to look at their skills and understand their skills, and then with their skills, that the skills would make them more. It would make them more certain about the actions that they want to take, and being certain about the actions that you want to take has nothing to do with confidence. Because I just said I help him build his confidence. And then, but it's not even about confidence. It's about the skills and the situation, and how well you know it, and how well you can deal with it, and things like that. People, I'm sure they're going to say confidence and stuff. But like I said, I hate that word, But, and that's what I would have done. And then I just would have told them straight up, was if they would say not doing well in school, and I said, well, your only problem in school is your vocabulary. You understand the vocabulary, and everything else you'll figure it out. You just got to study. If it's history or something they got to remember, I just say, well, if it's history, just use timelines. You make your own timelines. If it's politics or whatever, it's just the vocabulary. You just got to get that stuff down. But anyway, what would you have said? Anyway, peace.